Hey guys, it's Smash Ventura, and this is behind the scenes of Smash Ventura TV. Now, I know when I finish a show, what you guys see is, how's it been said to be? Awesome, amazing. You guys can tell the time and the energy and the quality that I put in. Let me show you some of the magic behind the scenes. Now, of course, right over here, we've got the green screen. Green screen is a wonderful thing, especially when you're working on a severe budget, right? Now, over the years, of course, I've upgraded a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit more there. So when I started out, it was a green piece of paper, duct taped together with green duct tape, and hung on the wall, and had a basic microphone and just the room lighting, honestly, and that made keying out kind of tricky, but over time I got better. I learned about lighting placement, and let me kind of give you the 5-cent tour. So this wall over here is not green cloth, as you could probably tell. You can see kind of the indentations there. It's actually green flooring mat used for gyms, children's playrooms, that kind of thing. Why am I using that? Well, working with green cloth can be a pain in the butt. Even if you have the lighting in the right places, if there's one itty bitty teeny tiny wrinkle somewhere and the light isn't hitting it just right, you've got this annoying black smudge all through what you're trying to do. Also, as you guys know, and longtime friends of the show know, I also do my radio show. We're living in the 1980s. And so, how to multitask that? Well, green wall, green foam. So two things happen. One, I'm soundproofing the room a little bit, and I've got this nice green wall. The interlocking mats are great. The light bounces off it nicely. It keys out. Again, you can start out with green paper, no problem with that, or you can try the green cloth. The important thing is to have it well lit. And since we're going to be talking about lighting now, stretch this webcam wherever I can here, folks. Okay, so this is the grand tour. Now, I've got foam mat on the table there. That's not obviously the bounce sound, but you know, it's just easy to tape a couple of those together and cover the table. That's how I get that nice effect on the show. And let's see, where you guys look. Oh, you can see the Mr. T lunchbox, which we're going to be using on this upcoming episode of Smash Ventura TV. My friend Jason Nupp talks about lunchboxes, so that's pretty cool. We've got my legendary Hogan board, which me and my dad put together the summer of 1988 or 89. I think 89 because WrestleMania 5 was going on, but boy, that was a great weekend. Okay, so let's take a look at the lighting here. Now, as you guys can see, that also is an upgrade from what I normally was using. I mean, I had MacGyver light lamps all over the place, work lamps, that kind of stuff, but these things are neat, and they're from Amazon. And I'll give you a link to the exact ones that I use. And the settings on the back are great. You can adjust the brightness and so on, but I only have two of them. I have two of them. And then, of course, I've got this light, this garage light right here on the ceiling. And that is bright. There's the setup. And, of course, if I can move out of the way here, got the Garfield phone and my microphone. And, you know, what's funny is this is strictly for show, honestly. This my dad found and got for me because he knows I'm an old school radio guy. A great Ed Sullivan style mic made out of tin and wood. Another secret gone, but I gotta say it looks classy during the show, and I think you guys might agree. Now, another thing, Sermonic. You got the nice clip-on mic. The sound is good. Of course, I always like to remaster the sound. See over here, as you guys can tell, I'm working in a very small room, so every inch counts. But there's the camera, and of course, that also was an upgrade. All these upgrades happened over time. Move that around. Sorry, guys. All these upgrades happened over time, and that's kind of what it is. You know, you upgrade things over time. You upgrade. Sorry about the chin flap. You upgrade over time, and you get a nice setup going. Now, again, I've got the green mats. These lights are awesome. The camera is good. As you guys probably saw, the laptop, that's what I'm reading off of when I'm doing a show, so I know what I'm coming out of and what I'm going into. Obviously, got to keep those production values high. The way I do my radio show and the YouTube show, there's a lot of prep, there's a lot of planning, but as far as what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it, I shoot off the hip. And I think between those two things, the high production values and shooting off the hip when I do my talk breaks, thankfully enough of you guys like that. So it does feel live, it does feel organic, because what I'm saying is off the top of my head. There might be a Folgers ad, so I'll think of a bullet point maybe, like, okay, I'm going to joke about hitting the duck hunt dog with a number of bricks. You guys remember that episode. But I won't elaborate. I'll allow that to just come off the top of my head naturally during a recording. But this is Smash Ventura behind the scenes. It's very modest. It can be intimidating when you're new to green screen. Obviously, you got to have a good program too. I like to use Sony Vegas, one of my favorites. I'll give you a link to everything I'm using in case you're wanting to start out. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for letting me bore you. Like I said, if you have any questions about the setup or how to do this or that, I am happy to lend what little knowledge I have. It's a fascinating world. You can create real magic, and it's a lot of fun once you get used to it. I will see you Saturday night, 8 p.m. for Smash Ventura TV, and Sunday night for We're Living in the 1980s, also 8 p.m., YouTube and star1079.com. Those are your places to go. And until then, you know who I am. Take care, and I will see you in the past.